We are going to play a quiz show. You're going to get 21 questions. You can start scanning the QR code. No registration required. And we have 3 people playing along here. Susie, come on up. Round of applause for Susie. And we have Adam back, Dr. Adam back. And we have Shinobi. And let's see what kind of prizes we have. So we get around, the 20 people will get like a cool credit card wallet from Bitsurance. And the third prize will be a Seedor starter kit. Second prize, a BitBox Nova, the latest version, of course, Bitcoin only. And the first prize, where we're all here, from Netherlands' own Bitwavo, we will give away 1 million Satoshi. Again, 21 trivia questions, Bitcoin, cryptography, finance, and it is best to be right, but it's also good to be fast. In the end, if somebody has the same correct amount of answers, the lower time will win. And are you guys ready? You get to scan this QR code too. And you just wait in there. Let's hope the internet plays along. Show of hands, who has trouble scanning the QR? You can go to Slido.com. Let's go to the next slide. You can also go manually on Slido.com/212. There we see the Peter, Skylar, Bjorn, Niels. Okay, we have a bunch of people in there. 79, 99 people. That looks great. 135. Come on, let's get to 1,000 people. So in this thing, what's happening on your phone?
Technology is working.
Technology. Do I need to give you a hotspot? Can you dip into your 5G, please?
It doesn't seem to want to cooperate.
Okay, what you're gonna do, you can play on my phone. That's no problem. Because as a European citizen, my connectivity might be better. You're good?
Hold on, it's
You're in?
doing something. It's doing something.
Yeah, I don't want to see you get wrecked.
Well, I'm not going to win anyway. I'm competing
You're gonna
against
win.
myself.
Okay, guys, we are 321 people. Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump those. Join. The people in the top ranks too. Join it. You good? Okay, give yourself a name. And it needs to be your actual name. Susie, I will double check. So we have Shinobi, Adam Beck, who has been accused of being Shinobi, and Susie. And I would say we start the quiz with the very first question. You will get multiple choice. You can select the correct answer, and then there is a send button. Until the time runs out, you can always change your mind and choose a different option, but you need to confirm with sending. All right. And you can also join at a later time. Let's start with the very first question. Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic what?
Data storage.
System. What did you say?
Data storage.
Data storage system, okay. You can lock this in, and you've sent it, you select it, wonderful. For the first question, we have 60 seconds on the clock. Later questions will be shorter, so everybody gets up to speed. And again, the time that you set to log in counts towards the end goal. 20 more seconds. I will go through different prizes. We have a bunch of hats here too from BitBox. We have the latest BitBox Nova, Bitcoin-only hardware wallet. 7 more seconds.
You're missing the red underline effect from Bitcoin SV.
Come again?
The red underlining. Roger Ver used to
Oh,
underline it in
wow.
red.
Okay. Wow, a lot of people fell for my very crude Photoshop and shows credit system. No, of course, it is a cash system. That is the correct answer. And in the leaderboard, the first in 5 seconds, we have a Tom, Sam Coleman from Switzerland, Eric, Louis. Great. None of you guys are in the top 5, but I guess you all chose the correct answer. Wonderful. As you can see, it's electronic cash system, of course. We continue to the next question. Are you ready? Which of these countries is El Salvador? A, B, C. Trick question. None of these countries is El Salvador. You get to choose. Show of hands, who has been in El Salvador? Not many people. It's a place I want to visit. And maybe Nayib Bukele is giving you a hint. A lot of people say, a trick question, okay, geography not strong in Amsterdam. Of course, it was B. Like, why don't you trust me? Like, I tried to help you. You guys chose correctly. Susie. Susie chose trick question. Well, better luck next time. But again, I don't expect anybody to get all 21 questions correct.
I mean, would you really believe that a politician would lie to you?
All right. He's not a politician. He's a great leader. We have a change. Eric is now in first with 10 seconds total. So again, being correct and fast. Is this Eric? Wow, UX Eric. Round of applause. No, okay, good. We can continue to the third question. Are you ready? How often does the Bitcoin halving occur? Does it occur every 144, 2016, 52, 560, or every 210,000 blocks? How often do we see the Bitcoin halving?
Obviously, every day.
Every day in price. Who's looking for a Bitcoin halving in price? Nobody. You could buy cheaper. All right. So most people chose the correct answer. Of course, it's 200. Yes, correct. All right. We continue to the next question. First off, Eric, did you misclick? Wow, he misclicked. Okay, what did you choose? 2016, that's the difficulty adjustment. Well, okay, better luck next time. Okay, we continue to the next question. We don't have that much time, 18 minutes. At launch, Bitcoin version 0.1 only existed for which operating system? What was the preferred? Did you say TempleOS? And you, oh wow, he selected TempleOS. Okay, we have Windows, Linux, macOS, and TempleOS. Who has heard of the latter? Who knows TempleOS? Who has ever run TempleOS?
It is the best operating system ever created.
Yeah. So, what did you choose?
Linux is...
Susie chose Linux. What did Dr. Adam Beck choose? He chose correctly. He chose Windows. It is not Linux. Yeah. Very peculiar. Maybe Satoshi thought if it needs any chance of getting adoption, it can't be on the nerd operating system. So the first version was on Windows. Later versions already were with Linux.
He literally prioritized having the minimization icon so you could keep it running in the background over Linux support.
Interesting fun fact. So that screenshot is from TempleOS. What does the leaderboard look like? New people, a Leendert. Sounds very Dutch. Where are you? I don't see him. He's shy. Prof. Edu. Brady. Is it Brady from Swan Bitcoin?
Maybe he's not even here.
Smath. Anyways, okay, round of applause for the people in the leaderboard. We continue with the next question. Oh, by the way, this is a picture of how Bitcoin version 0.1 looked like. That was the very first thing. And there was a prominent button called Generate Bitcoin, and you click it, and you got 50 Bitcoin. We wish we all would have been there and done that, but we didn't. We continue to the next question. What significance had Bitcoin block 630,000? What significance had Bitcoin block 630,000? Was it a soft fork for OpCTV? Was it the first block with a reward of 6.25 Bitcoin? Was it the launch of, what's happening here, of Bitcoin Magazine? Or was it Hal Finney's last message? Bitcoin block 630,000, what is the significance of that? All correct answers?
CTV getting turned on.
Yeah, CTV. Who is a proponent of Object Template Verify? Me and Shinobi. Damn, that's not consensus. Yeah, it's a discussed soft fork. And of course, as we know, every 210,000
arguments.
Come again?
I didn't hear any counter arguments, so it sounds like consensus to me.
Consensus has been built. Yes. You could have done the math because 210,000 blocks times 3, it was the third halving, and now we're at the fourth. going for the 5th. All right. Who knew that? Professor Edu? You want to dox yourself? There. Oh, great. Leonard, Yorick, Smat. Still a lot of people in the running for the 1 million Satoshi, and the times are very close. We continue with the next question. The amount of Satoshis that can be bought for $1 goes by the name of. We've all seen the picture. We have Jack Dorsey here. And you have the answer selections. We have Amsterdam time, Paris time, Berlin time, and Moscow time. A very famous interview that Jack Dorsey gave, and the meme was born. How do we call? Oh, Amsterdam time. Wow. Local pride. No, of course, it's Moscow time. He had a block clock in the background, and Shinobi, do you know what time it's at?
No.
It's 1952, I think. Right now we are at a Moscow time of a little bit over 1,000, right? Because the price, oh my God, we had $95,000. So one Satoshi, $1 buys you around, 1,000 sats.
Chris, I'm doing really badly.
You're doing badly. You chose Berlin time? Oh my! I saw the red marker. I didn't want to point it out, but very brave of you to mention that you do not remember Moscow time, Susie. But yeah, how many points do you have so far?
I think I've got 2 questions right.
Oh, let's see. We go to the leaderboard. You are in which place?
198.
And you have 2 of 6 questions correct. I mean, participation is everything.
But maybe you're not doing badly, Susie. Maybe these answers are all just lies.
I think I need a new pair of glasses.
How are you doing, Dr. Beck? 4 of 6. And you, Shinobi? 4 of 6 as well. You answered like 10
of those were lies.
Yeah, okay. All right, okay. You have a lot of chance. I think that the people in the audience will win the 1 million Satoshi. You were out of competition anyways. We continue. So first off, you see like it was 1952. That was the block clock in the background. And some journalists assumed, because there is daylight, and like 8 p.m. or so, that was the time in Moscow, and Jack Dorsey is signaling something. No, it's just like the Bitcoin price in the background. All right, we go to the next question. It's going to be a logo question. Which of these is the official Bitcoin logo? Is it happening?
Still not loaded for me.
It's not loading. We got a reminder to be mindful of the time. I'm going to press again. Let's see if it crashes. OK. Which of these is the official BitBox logo? We just showed the BitBox Nova. That is one of the prizes that you can win. You've been at their booth. You've seen the sponsor slide. Where are we at? Oh, wow. He's even wearing the logo. Correct. So you all chose correctly. Wonderful. Of course, it is B. And what does it do to the leaderboard? Prof. Edo is still in first place, but he can be caught. And we see only 4 people so far have all the correct answers.
Eric's back in the top.
Yeah, so let's continue. 7 of 21. Next question. There we go. This is one of the prizes. It's a fantastic thing. Next question. Are you ready? Which term refers to stealing someone's Bitcoin by threatening them with physical violence instead of hacking their wallet?
$9 screwdriver.
Is it a $6 socket strike, a $5 wrench attack? Is it a $10 hammer exploit, or the $9 screwdriver negotiation? What is a meme that we all know?
If somebody wants to negotiate with me with a screwdriver, they can just have my coins. I don't like the sound of that.
Well, okay. We over at Bitsurance, we insure against the $5 wrench attack. That was the correct answer. The leaderboard hasn't changed. And yeah, it came from this very famous Randall Munro comic. If you're interested in insurance, we cover that. Somebody can kick your door and we insure you against $5 wrench attacks. We're running out of time. Next question. Are you ready? The last name of which prominent Bitcoiner translates to Taylor? And again, maybe there's a hidden clue in the image. Is it Nick Szabo? Is it Andreas Antonopoulos? Is it Gavin Andresen? Or is it Wei Dai? Who do you think, whose last name translates to Taylor? I was at a Hungarian Bitcoin conference, and they were really proud of him. Of course, it's Nick Szabo. And you guys all knew that, yes, okay, Susie is hiding her phone, I guess not. The leaderboard looks great. Oh, only 2 people knew everything so far. We continue to the next question. We've seen David Bailey walk around, and he had a very special hat on. Which animal was on the Silk Road logo?
A honey badger, duh.
So we have what the options are: a frog, a honey badger, a kraken, or a camel. Which animal was in the famous Silk Road logo? Susie. Of course, the people fell for my very crude Photoshop. It was a camel. So this was, of course, ChatGPT. It's not a honey badger. It was this camel. A lot of people fell for that. But, well, we continue. While we're at logos, the next question is also about logos. How many of these logos did Satoshi Nakamoto design himself? We've had various Bitcoin logos, some Bitcoin-adjacent logos, some forks, some soon-to-be forks are in here. How many of these
He
logos?
put a lot of time into the Bitcoin Cash logo.
Yeah, the Bitcoin Cash logo, let's turn it and make it green. And I don't think Satoshi designed it. All of them? Susie! No. Satoshi only designed 2, the 2 gold ones. A person, anonymous, called BitBoy, designed the one that we all know and love, the orange one. The other one is Bitcoin Knots and Bitcoin Cash. And, oh wow, Lendert, who are you? Where's Lendert? He knows everything.
Eric, you're gunning for first, man.
Where's the person? Somebody's pointing to... All right, you're doing fine. Let's continue. We have 7 more minutes. This was the logo, and every time you edit, I'm getting really annoyed. If you zoom in the official Bitcoin logo, there's like this artifact, and every time I have to remove it. Anybody who has done everything like with Bitcoin artwork knows about it. But we continue with the next question. It's an easy one. You just have to guess. What is worth more, 1 kilo of gold or 1 Bitcoin? When I created these questions, the Bitcoin price was somewhere else, but it's updated to the latest. Please don't. I mean, there's always a hint in the pictures. That's all I'm saying. There's always a hint in the picture. We know this gentleman from Puerto Rico. I think it's David Bailey's neighbor. Of course, currently, it is 1 kilogram of gold. It is a little bit like $130,000 or something. The leaderboard, again, the guy knows everything. Wow, there's one person really in it for the million Satoshis, and he sounds very Dutch. And Samuel Coleman is keeping up. And Eric, great. Okay, we continue. We do some quick maths. That's you right now. If the price rises to 500,000 euros tomorrow, how much Bitcoin can you buy for 1,000 euros? Is it 0.002, 0.005, 0.02, 0.025 Bitcoin? If the price of Bitcoin 5 times tomorrow, wow, Susie knows math. Huh. Dr. Beck too, yes. Shinobi does not.
I don't math good.
Yeah, you don't do public calculus. So what you can buy right now for 200 euros will be more expensive when the price rises. So take your chance. We continue. Next question. What is older, Bitcoin or Instagram? Who has used Instagram?
What's Instagram?
Instagram is like some meta Facebook thing for people that show their face, I guess. And what would you guess is older? Bitcoin or Instagram? out of left field. The people chose Bitcoin, and that is correct. Bitcoin is from 2009, Instagram from 2010. We continue. Question 14 of 21. Samuel, oh, Switzerland is number 1. 13 from 14 question, and he's really, really fast. Well done, well done. We continue with the next question, question 15. What was the code name for the Trezor Model One, the very first hardware signer during development in 2012? What did Satoshi Labs name their first hardware wallets during production? Was it BitBox, BitKey, Coldcard, or Seedor? What was the name that they chose and somebody else then used later? You don't know?
I can guess.
No, it's not. You chose Seedor. That's my company. No, it was actually the BitKey. And yeah, to prove it, Samuel, nobody knew this. Nobody in the top 5, I guess, knew this. Here we see Slush. That's the very first commit. And there you see BitKey. The Trezor was supposed to be a BitKey, but they changed the name later on. Fun fact. We continue with the next question, and it's a very interesting question because history rhymes. Who wrote the user-activated soft fork line during the block size wars in 2017? Was it this guy, Shinobi? Was it an anonymous person called Sherilyn Fry? Was it a person called Daphne Ohm? Or was it, who is that, Chris Seedor? Who wrote the famous UASF client that signaled, hey, I'm running a node, I want this to activate? Wow, 27 people think that you can code.
I am not a developer. I don't know how many times I have to repeat this.
Adam got it correct. Susie got it correct too. Wow, look at you. Shaolin Fry. He was a Litecoin developer.
That's fake news.
No, it's not. I have sources.
Quick history lesson. The only reason he contributed to Litecoin was so Litecoin developers didn't break something in so similar of a code base and make Bitcoin.
Shut up, nerd. We're running out of time. Next question. How many Square merchants can now accept Bitcoin payments in the United States? Jack Dorsey's company Square launched Bitcoin adoption. Is it 40,000 vendors, 400, 4 million, or 40 million vendors? One of the biggest. You knew this? One of the biggest events. Now you can pay in Bitcoin, and the merchant doesn't even know that he accepts Bitcoin. Isn't that fantastic? And the correct answer, people chose correctly in the majority, was 4 million. We can see this fantastic article. If you don't know, Bitcoin Magazine publishes some great news. And we continue. We have 2 more minutes. Which of these currencies was used the longest and was the most widely circulated in history? If you read Lynn Alden's book, Broken Money, you know, is it paper money, charger plates, metal coins, or cowrie shells? Which of these currencies was used the longest and was most widely used in history? Here we have coins. Here we have shells. You also chose shells, and Shinobi, I'm sorry, cowrie shells. We have been using them up until the 1800s, but we used them for 3,000 years, and coins are only 2,500 years or so.
I never used cowrie shells as money. I don't know this we you're talking about. I've never used.
Yeah, I have not been around. I've used shells constantly to pay for things. Okay, Wave Space is hitting up. Arno is new. This is a charger plate. This is like a predecessor to the credit card. We didn't use this very long. These are cowrie shells. Get ready for the next question. Which exchange dominates euro-denominated trading, excluding stablecoins, with 50% market share? Is it Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, or maybe is it the sponsor for the 1 million Satoshi from Amsterdam? Which Bitcoin and crypto exchange dominates euro-denominated trading, excluding stablecoins? And the audience rightly chose Bitvavo, hidden champion, growing really fast, and they will be donating the 1 million Satoshi at the end to maybe Arno. We continue. So this is how their financial looks. Amazing. I was very surprised when I saw that, enough shilling. We continue with the next question. If the last block was found 9 minutes ago, when do we expect to find the next block, assuming hash rate stays constant? Is it in 1 minute, in 5, in 10, or in 20 minutes?
Some amount of time.
Some amount of time. We don't know, right? But the expected value is very well known because it's Poisson distributed. There's the penultimate question. 6 seconds.
This is a tricky one. It's not very...
It is not 1 minute. It's always 10 minutes. It's always 10 minutes.
The dice has no memory.
Yes, we have 8 seconds left. We go to the last question. We've all seen this formula, and if you win one of those wallets later, you can check it. How many, what number goes there in this back-of-napkin calculation of how many Bitcoin there will be? It's not entirely correct. It's a 2132. What have you chosen? Show me, Shinobi.
No.
It's very famous. He knows. Susie knows. If you don't know, come on, show me. You have to flip over your phone.
No, I
Be
know.
cool. And
I'll
of
sit here all
course,
day.
it's 32 because we have 33 halvings from 0 to 32. That was Who Wants to Be Satoshi Millionaire? Arno wins 1 million Satoshi. Sam gets the BitBox, Lynn at the Seedor kit. And like the 20 people in the top 20 can come to me. We will give the prizes out here. We're a little bit over time. Round of applause for the contestants. What place did you make? 16th place.
7.
Yeah,
Seven.
7th place for Adam Beck. What place do you have? Show me.
27.
What place is it? I don't see. 27. Wow, Adam Beck is the crowned champion. Thanks so much. Thanks for BitBarber for sponsoring. I hope you learned and had fun. The prizes will be over there. Thank you.